It was a dark path with scattered bits of light. Collective force against, left with fading sight. But things were to change for the first time that night, 'cause I knew that I was doing it right.
Few more steps. Few more steps. I don't feel it anymore.
It took many journeys to be able to begin with this journey.
Okay, so today is going to be an exclusively intense distance run, which is basically focusing only on the distance part of it. So I'm going to go very slow. Not very slow, as in trying to maintain the same pace throughout, but I'm not going to sprint. It is an unexpected Thursday run. It was just a beautiful day not to run. So. Yup, intense Saturday run. So quick Sunday run. I'm just starting off. Intense Saturday run.
Until then, I was running without purpose because I had excuses to not run earnestly. Excuses are everywhere. They surround you and make you feel like you're protected.
It just becomes so much more difficult for you when you're out and you have a break of a week or so. But then reaching that threshold becomes equally difficult. Maximum part of it, you're nowhere near it. But sometimes you start feeling that if you're overexerting, if you're running more than you want to, when you need to, you're basically shredding down muscle, which I don't want to do.
There was certainly something pulling me back, and I could realize it was inside me, not on the outside. Sometimes situations became really discouraging.
So I stopped after 14 minutes, around 2.4 kilometers. So well, I completely screwed up today's run. I'm melting. Not exaggerating. I'm actually gonna melt down in a few more seconds. But I'm only into my 3rd kilometer. Someone push me up. I'm so on the verge of putting my foot down.
The first actual breakthrough came when I ran 5 kilometers at one stretch.
So not a quick Sunday run, much of an intense Sunday run. Okay, you can see the clouds are very dark, but the spirits are very bright. Let's hope the best to come out of this one. Finally, we stopped after 5k. It was about that 4.5 kilometer later when the right side of my stomach really started aching really bad. It was like a good sprinted 5k at one go. Eventually we made that 5k mark, which was sort of a distanced target for quite some while now.
It was a long process, but the roads of confidence started turning concrete.
The point is that I did run 6k, then like say half an hour or a minute more or here and there. Feels so levitating at this point, almost as if flying across the wind. See, back on track again.
Every drop of sweat that falls when I run purifies my soul, because it is the process of running with which I am in love with, not the outcome.
Now this video is solely dedicated to the fact that for the first time, after so much time into running, this was legitimately the first time that I could pull off a 10k run at one stretch. Now pulling off a 10k for a runner is not a big deal, but for me it is a very big deal. It would always be like you say you go for 5k, you go for 6k, no more than that. You get completely exhausted after that. Like everything was normal until Nazam came on the earphones, and I don't know, I'm so personally attached to that song that it took me just 4 kilometers more without stopping. So that for you was the exclusive intense long run where you hit 10k in a time duration of 1 hour. There's a little girl wondering what is this guy doing.
If you are a person who does not run and have watched this video right till the end, I just want you to wear your shoes and go running. Because running for just half an hour can fill you with an amount of positivity that no activity in this world can give. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more such videos, and I'll see you next time.